Hey, I'm Johnny Ferentz here with Singular Agronomics, and we're here to dive in deeper with our nutrient, potassium. So potassium is another cation, and some of the things I look for with this element is relation to the other cations into the soil. So the way that we can get this is from a soil sample, looking at our base saturations, but then also our parts per million. One thing that I look for is our ratio between potassium and magnesium. So I look at my ppms of K, my ppms of magnesium, and I try to get those as close to 1-to-1 as possible, or if it's heavier on the magnesium side, I feel okay. Then I get over to base saturations, and if our base saturations of potassium is below 2, we're gonna see a gain by applying potassium to that field. Now, one thing that's very unique and very situational up in the sandhills where I'm located is our base saturations are high, but our parts per million is still low. So to get what we want with our yield goal, we actually have to increase our amount of potassium to sustain that yield, even though our base sat's high. Now, if you have parts per million over 250 and your base saturation's above 3.5 to 4, more times than not, potassium is not going to be a yield limiting factor. With that in mind though, one thing I think we got to look at too is how fast can our soil release potassium during rapid vegetative growth. If you look at the chart, it's amazing at that V6 how fast it spikes up. So if somebody wanted to do a trial to see if K is a yield limiting factor, you can do a tissue test, and then if it's showing low on K, it's a great opportunity for you to do a side dress with potassium during that time. And also, if you have really high mag levels, supplemental K either at a 2x2 and or a Y drop would definitely fit your needs to help gain some more yield. We just got done talking about potassium. Levels that I look for on a tissue test, how it's releasing into the soil, and ways that we can supplement it. Now we're going to dive into our secondary nutrients, so stay tuned.
Guys, thanks for watching the content so far. We've got a whole lot more on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Subscribe there. We put a ton of content on there that's useful and applicable information to help on your farms and day-to-day life. So go ahead, hop over there. If you want more information, check us out there.